I know it hasn't even been a week since the first episode of One Punch Man Season 3 has come and it's gone up until this point. And as I'm recording this video, the second episode is going to be out and probably the rest of the series for anyone who's going to be watching this in the near future. But why am I talking about this once again? Well, I think we can confidently agree that One Punch Man Season 3 is not doing so well, my dog. It's not doing great. And I'm going to be honest with you. There is a show right here, right now, that's airing for the fall 2025 season that I'm honestly shocked I was super sleeping on, that I didn't find out till like a crazy thumbnail popped up for a specific episode. And that is Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider. Yeah, this show that's airing right now for the fall 2025 season is hands down 3 episodes in. It's going to go down as probably the most underrated anime of the year and possibly like one of the best trashy animes of the year as well. Like this show is everything that One Punch Man season 3 should have been. Like where do we begin with this thing? Like the first episode gets you hooked instant freaking tasteously. Like the show actually reminds me of One Punch Man season 1 when it first came into the scene. On top of it, you have some really gorgeous art style and animation that is super reminiscent of like the 90s, maybe the 80s aesthetics of like anime art. And on top of it, with the title being Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider, it is obviously paying homage and such to Kamen Rider and the characters at the Kamen Rider world at large. Which, again, if you know about how Kamen Rider is super big during the I think 60s, 70s, 80s of like TV pop culture in Japan, you should know Kamen Rider is like a pretty big deal in Japan. And what's funny is that I'm only 3 episodes in, again, as of me recording this video, and I can tell you that each episode in this show can easily outclass and surpass One Punch Man Season three's first episode, and it's not even like a contest at this point. It's like a fucking joke. And what's crazy to me, and I'm going to show you in a bit, is that this show is super, super goddamn low compared to a lot of the other shows that I've talked about earlier this year that were underrated to come out of the 2025 anime release schedule. And it's crazy. This show is just super good. I'm honestly surprised that I wasn't recommended this show much sooner because, my god, this is without a doubt one of the hidden gems of anime to come out of this year. Like, again, it is crazy that this show, given how relatively positive the reviews are, like, if you click on Fall 2025 season, it go on this page, like, look, obviously you have your typical One Punch Man season 3, Spy Family season 3, the final season of Boku no Hero Academia, all high up there, right? And then into there, from that point, you have number 4, the To Your Eternity anime, this piece of shit anime. But as we keep scrolling down, this bad boy is so so low. Like it's at the bottom of these other shows that, like I said, to be fair, I don't know much of these shows first and foremost, and a lot of them are just either not good or just really forgettable. But it's right here at the very bottom where honestly, this show right here needs to be where the number 6 spot is right now. I'm not even joking. This needs to be where this show is right here. Like it is crazy. It's crazy that this show is not getting a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of vibes in general. Because again, this show is everything that One Punch Man season 3 should have been in the first place, and that is crazy. And to kind of wrap up this video, like the premise of the shows is super simple and really wholesome and honestly really relatable for anyone that loves anime, loves Japanese cartoon shows, loves to essentially cosplay or be like a favorite superhero at one point. Because again, it's about an aspiring old man where growing up, he grew up and loved and watched and reenacted every scene, every potential episode, everything from the Kamen Rider TV show. And throughout the years, as he's gotten older and eventually hit into his 40s, everyone in his life has either doubted him, left him, or just straight up ignored him because man, he kept saying, "Man, stop chasing your dreams of being a Kamen Rider. You're not going to be the next Kamen Rider. What's the whole point?" And at one point, it seemed like everything in his life was at a bit of a wayside, and that it seemed like it was going to come crashing down, and then he was going to give up on life. Because at this point, the joy that made him happy and living in the first place seemed like it was going to fade away. Until, big spoiler, I suppose, he comes across the villains of the Kamen Rider universe, which is Shocker, and immediately his blood gets boiling. He starts to get a huge vibe going on to where he's like, "Oh my God, there's actually Shocker in this world, and I could be the next Kamen Rider and actually reenact everything that I love and do in the show." And again, it is so incredible. The music, every time when there's like a fight scene that pops up, it goes fucking insano style. Like, again, listen to a lot of the music of fight sequences in this show, and it's going to remind you of like One Punch Man season one. On top of that, the voice acting is absolutely incredible. It is immaculate, and trust me, when you get to the second episode where you get to meet the next female Kamen Rider, in this case, I don't want to kind of spoil it right now, but when you get to meet the female Kamen Rider of this show, it is so good. She is such a badass, and today's third episode kind of cements this. Like, holy crap, she is someone I 100% have to look out for, and she probably is like, in my view, right now. If we're talking about like best waifus of 2025, she's definitely up there right now, and it's going to be interesting to see like how this show progresses from here on out. Because right now, with these three episodes, it is coming out with a goddamn bang. It is kicking ass, taking names. It is unapologetic whatsoever. And again, it's a show that is just being super, super slept on. And yeah, I just want to talk about this a bit because it is, like I said, this show should must be watched to anyone that wants to watch a real One Punch Man show, and which is this with Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider. Please go check it out. It is absolutely incredible as of right now. As for how the show is going to pan out from this point forward, we'll see. I mean, as of right now, I'm loving it, and I have full faith and confidence that this is going to be super good once we reach the final moments of this show, if it is going to wrap up this year. And yeah, that's all I want to say. I'll see you on the next one. Later.